Signing Socialites, welcome back, and this is Unit 2, Lesson 3. So, I'm sorry I'm late in getting these out. I've been sick, and ironically, I lost my voice, but I'm healthy and back, and my voice is back, as you can hear. So in Lesson 3, we learned about different locations and a couple of verbs. So let's get started. First location is just an area, So you take your hand flat like this, and you circle it. And you can say, this is an area, or that area, or this big area here, or this itty-bitty area here. And then you can say here or there. You can do point down here to say here. I saw this sign from my grandmother a lot of times when I was misbehaving. And then you can say there, where you point over there, way over there. So area, here, there. So the first location that everyone knows and loves is your home. It's where you eat and sleep. So home, you just pinch your fingers like this, and you go to your mouth, and then to the side of your head. Home, where you eat and sleep. Then a lot of people live in houses. You take your hands like this, go down like the pointy roof of a house, although architectures make it quite crazy these days. So the roof, and then you bring it down for the two sides of the house. So house, house. If you don't live in a house, you probably live in an apartment. So APT is the sign for apartment. There's an actual sign. You just sign APT. So home, house, apartment. And if you're not at home, you're probably at work. So take two hands like this, and it's like you're grinding away your day, your life, to get a paycheck. And so work. And if you're not home or work, you may be in school. So you clap your hands like this, like the teacher's clapping to get children's attention. Children. So, school. There are different types of schools. First one you start off is elementary school, where you have your hand out like this, and you make an E. And, the kids are in the basement because they haven't earned the right to be up on the first floor. So, elementary school. And then in junior high, you come up in the world a little, maybe. And you clap your hands, and you do JH. So, junior high. And then high school is very similar. Clap your hands, HS, high school. So college is going to be the same thing. Clap your hands for C. And then university is clap your hands for U. So elementary school, junior high, high school, college, and university. So those are the places that people most commonly go to, I guess. So the next thing is that once you have gone to work and you earned your money, you might want to go to the store because you have money to spend. So you take your hands out like this, and you just shake them in front like you're holding bags, and you're just so excited because you just bought some wonderful things. So you can be any kind of store. If you say like food store, then that's grocery store. If you do clothing store, but this is a general sign for store. And then once you've spent all your money, you need to go back to the office. So take two O's, and you do the front and back walls, because offices are square, maybe not literally. And then you do the two side walls. So office. And then after that, you might want to go to the library and pick up some movies and books to entertain yourself with. And as we know, library is a circle because it is the center of life. Maybe. Oh. If you don't want to go to the library, maybe you want to go out and have some fun, so you want to go to a movie theater. So you do movie, movie, and then this is a sign for theater. So movie theater. And after you see the movies, you're like, I'm kind of hungry. So you might want to go to a restaurant. So take an R like this for restaurant. And then it's like you're dabbing the corners of your mouth because you're polite and you use a napkin. So restaurant. And after the restaurant, you're like, hey, I'm feeling good. Let's go to the bar. So you take A like this and pretend you're drinking. So that's bar, club. And maybe you have too much fun, and so you need to go to the hospital. You take an H, and you do like the Red Cross on your shoulder, so hospital. And so that was your exciting day. During your exciting day, you've done many things. You've relaxed, take an R, and cross over. Some people just do open, kind of like a corpse. You can do either. I usually do an R for relax, and so you can say relax, or I'm relaxing. And then if you over-relax, you can sleep. And so you take a hand like this, like you're being hypnotized, and you fall asleep. So sleep. And then if you sleep at work, that's not good. So work can be a noun or a verb, or it can be, a person, a worker, employee. So very versatile word. Next is teach. And so you take your two hands like this, and it's like you're taking everything from your brain and giving it to someone else, which is kind of what you do in teaching. So teach, and so you know teacher. And then if you're learning, it's like you have everything you need to learn here, and you grab it and throw it in your head. So learn. So learn, is a student. So teach, teacher, learn, student. So common verbs of action verbs is go. Take two fingers like this and you go, and you point to where they need to go if there's something general. If you do it 2 times, it's attending. So you can attend school or attend the movies, what have you. The opposite of go is come. So come, like I'm coming to school. I promise. So, and then we have the 5 senses. So you can look. You take 2 hands like this with your eyes, and you look in whatever direction you're looking in. And you can smell. Take a hand like this, like there's a plate of delicious foods or something, and you want to smell it. You're like, that's nice. I'm hungry now. So, and then you can hear. Take the number 3, put the thumb against the ear, and then the 2 fingers is like a sound bouncing against your eardrum. So hear. And then you can eat. Take a pinch like this, like you're taking a pinch of food, and put it in your mouth. So this is the same sign for food and eat. And then drink. Pretend you're holding a cup, make a C, and then you drink from the cup. Now, the difference is that this is the sign for drinking in general. Milk, water, soda, what have you. If you just do 2 fingers like this, then it's drinking alcohol. So be very careful and make sure you have a C for the cup and that you're drinking a cup, unless you really are drinking. I do not judge. So, and then if you're at the store, you'll want to buy. So you take your hand like you're holding money here, and then you're going to give it to someone. I'm going to buy something. Can I pay for it? Can I buy, pay? That's the same thing. And then to get around these places, you need to drive. So you take your hands like this and pretend you're driving. Beep, beep, drive. Or if you're driving a big car, you can go like this, or an itty-bitty clown car, like that. So those are the words for lesson 3. And for today's topic, last time you learned about how time goes first, and then everything after that is in that time frame. And then when you sign another time, everything after that is in that new time frame. So in ASL, there isn't necessarily a direct and indirect object as you know it. It goes before the subject and the verb. So you have time, topic, subject, verb. And so if you studied French or Spanish, it's very similar to the reflexive pronoun, except it's the word. And so if I say, I'm going to the store, you would actually sign store, I go. And so it feels a little Yoda-ish, but that's how we do it in ASL. And so that's it for lesson 3, and I hope this helps, and I will see you next time for lesson 4. In the meantime, sign happy.